New Orleans? What the hell is Klaus doing there?
Time for one more? Oh, no, that's not very amiable, is it? You don't even know me. I'm the original hybrid, actually, but that's a long story for another time. I'm looking for someone. A witch. Jane Ann Devereaux. Well, now, that's a fib, isn't it? Now you see that you're a true witch with the fabrications of quite a temper.
Witches don't talk out of school in the quarter. The vampire won't allow it.
Marcel's rules. Where do you suppose I might find Marcel? Marcel.
Must be a hunt.
Has it been that long?
Way I recall.
And yet, how fortunate you managed to survive. My father, I'm afraid, I recently incinerated to dust. What, Marcel? What would you have done?
My mentor, my savior, my sire. Out of town, as otherwise we'd all go hung with a few buddies. Just...
How did you find a witch willing to make daylight rings? Is that so? I'm looking for a witch by the name of Jane Ann Devereaux.
And give it up that you can't do magic in this town.
Those witches, they... Oh, whatever it was. Doesn't matter anymore, does it?
Then let's see.
Any more Devereaux witches where she came from? I am. And you're upset. Sophie, isn't it? Sister on the corner of Royal and St. Anne. It was a little melodramatic for my tastes. What did your sister want with me? Why did Marcel kill her? They're not with me.
I know you built this town, but you killed my sister.
We're your guides.
Oh, he did he? He did. Well then, let me be exceedingly clear about something. If either of you follow me again... I assume you're joking. Well then, in that case, perhaps you'll answer to this. Where the bite of a werewolf can kill, if you can see I'm half werewolf, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Marcel!
Easy now.
I don't care about your rules, my chaperones. Why are you having me followed? Let it go. Fine. Done with the place. While you explain exactly what it is you've been up to in my town.
More tourists, more fresh blood.
And what of the witches? They were a force to be reckoned with, and now they live in fear. How do you know when they're using magic? Is that a fact? You take Vervain.
I told my guys to look out for you. That's all.
Evening, Elijah. Anywhere, until I find out who's conspiring against me. What's this?
He's all yours.
Witches tell bedtime stories. We know Marcel was nothing but an orphan street rat. He does what he wants. He kills who he wants.
That would matter enough for me to waste even 30 more... And no offense, sweetheart, means a thing to me.
For example.
What?
I know.
What are you saying? No.
I've spent days to perform the spell she... because of Jane Ann's sacrifice.
Enough of this.
How dare you command me. With what you wrongfully perceive. Kill her and the baby. What do I care?
Klaus,
It's a trick, Elijah.
it's your chance. It's
To what?
to start over. Klaus, our family was ruined. We were ruined.
I will not be manipulated. I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Then you return to Mystic Falls to resume your life. Is it so important to you that people quake with fear?
Fear because I have the power to make them afraid. What will this child offer me? Will it guarantee me power?
Love, loyalty, that's power. Before ego, before anger, before paranoia. I will help you. So
No. You mean your minions aren't still documented? As you can tell me what this thing is you have with the witches. Yeah, we're back to that. This is your town. That's funny, because when I left 100 years ago, you were just a pathetic little scrap. Now look at you, master of your domain, prince of the city. I'd like to know how.
The blood never stops flowing, and you want to pass on through.
And if someone breaks those rules, which means I've broken one of your rules, and yet I cannot be killed. I am immortal. Who has the power now, friend? The brave bartender. Camille. It's a French name.
Sorry.
I think you were probably right the first time. I forgot how much I liked this town. As did I. He made me feel powerless. And I hated it. And in my absence, Marcel has got everything I ever wanted. Power. Loyalty. Family. I made him in my image, and he has bettered me. I want what he has. I want to be king. Every king needs an heir. I had time to sleep on it last night. I am not your enemy. Failed this town. Marcel succeeded. My blood will heal him. Never happened. The quarter is your home, but I would like to stay a while, if I'm still welcome. Caroline, I'm standing in one of my favorite places in the world, art, culture, and all I can think about is how much I want to show it to you. Maybe one day you'll let me. There are plenty more of these to go around. I can do this all day. I was already on my way. Your graduation announcement was very subtle. Cash. Considered offering you a first-class ticket to join me in New Orleans. What your answer would be. So I opted for something I knew you would accept. Tyler is now free to return to Mystic Falls. He's your first love. I intend to be your last, however long it takes. Congratulations, Caroline. Let's get out of here before 12 angry hybrids decide to pick a fight.